All right, Shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kakwadash, double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that taught me this truth, and Shalom to the hopeful elect, the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel scattered abroad around the four corners of the globe, that are going to come back, looking all different hues and complexions, all right? But when it comes to the spirit, all right, and the spirit of truth, the word being rightly divided and being preached, if your spirit resonates with that, then chances are you are an Israelite. So shalom to you all. And briefly, I want to touch on an article that I saw on Yahoo Finance, and the spirit was on me to just read it. It's real short, but it deals with the Revelations 13 and 16. All right, the RFID implantable charagma. All right, the implantable you know what. All right, no man may buy or sell. So let me go ahead and start off with that. Salakia for the background noise. Hopefully it's not too loud. But let me start off with that because at the end of the day, the elders and apostles have been bringing this out for a long time. And it's becoming clearer and clearer as we get to the end that all roads lead to the charagma. All right, all roads lead to the thing, man. All right, if you know, you know. Right, the RFID implantable thing. All right, that's gonna go either in your hand or in your forehead. All right, and it's evident. These nations are are getting ready to collapse the dollar, which will inevitably collapse all the other fiat currencies, and they're going to roll in this new cashless system. It's really that simple. It's really that plain. Yeah, you still have all these jakes, all these people who seem to just act like this isn't happening, which is, prophetic in itself. All right. So this is Revelations 13 and 16. It says, and he calls us all small, or he calls us all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. All right. And there's no way around this. There's no way around this. This is dealing with commerce. This is dealing with trade. All right. And you cannot exist in this world without, doing that. All right. Which is also part of the reason why we need to be preparing ourselves to completely detach. All right. To completely step out on faith, and realize that we don't need this system. All right. Only thing we need, is the Lord. Okay. So let me jump into this article. I thought it was interesting. It's not so much about, necessarily this actual guy that Walmart hired as their new CFO, but it's more about Walmart basically, signaling that they are about to enter into financial services and financial technology, which is what I'm gonna go ahead and title this. So without further ado, let me jump into it. It's on Yahoo Finance, came out today. April 13th. It says why Walmart just hired PayPal's CFO. All right, and the CFO is the chief financial officer, a senior executive with responsibility for the financial affairs of a corporation or other institution. And the reason that this is interesting, is because when you consider these large corporations, um, in more cases than not, some of these big companies, some of the biggest companies in the world, which Walmart pretty much is the biggest company in the world as far as like if you go to Wikipedia, for example, it says when you go top in list of largest companies by revenue, Walmart is number one, numero uno, which means that these corporations are pretty much nations within themselves. All right, and when I say that, I just mean in sheer power and influence. All right, these international corporations, that are backed by the international banking families of Esau, Edom, their tentacles, so to speak, span the entire globe, and they pretty much control the entire globe, directly or indirectly. There's no way around that. So this is a really big deal as far as impact. All right, and we know that where this is all headed. But I just thought this was interesting. It says um, Walmart big new free agent signing for its C-suite could mean only one thing: a major push into financial services over the next decade. All right, and we know that this is going to happen a lot sooner than that. All right, as far as the implementation of the MOTB. All right, the really the pieces are already really in play. Um, we're really at the point where we're just waiting on a trigger event, that is gonna cause the environment to where they can usher it in, and what's the word I'm looking for, and present it, as the savior. The MOTB is going to be presented, as the way out, you know, of chaos. Let me keep reading. It says the world's largest retailer said late Tuesday it has hired PayPal CFO John Rainey as its next CFO, um, replacing longtime CFO Brett Biggs. Rainey is a highly regarded CFO. Actually, let me skip that part. That part's irrelevant. It says while Rainey's departure is a big loss for PayPal, it's equally a very big win for Walmart, given Rainey's expertise in taking PayPal, just a button on the eBay site, to one that transacts crypto and has the beast that is Venmo, right? And all these financial services, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, they're all priming. They've all been priming, the population, preparing the masses of the people, to accept the MOTB. All right, whether they realize it or not, money has been digital for a long time, but a central bank digital currency, all right, through the MOTB that's a totally different, beast in itself. All right. But the people don't really understand the difference, as far as like the mechanics of it, you know. But, the prophets have been warning about this. It says Walmart ventured externally for its new CFO, a departure from prior patterns, and locked in a seasoned public facing hire with a nod to the company's future as a provider of financial services for its customers. To that end, Walmart has already been sending signals it's quite bullish on the fintech space, all right, which just means financial technology, notably as it pertains to financial services, right? And let me keep reading. It says then in February of this year, Walmart's fintech operation or financial technology operation, now dubbed Hazel, acquired fintechs even in one. Walmart said the purchases will help the company deliver a single financial services app that empowers consumers to get paid, spend, save, borrow, and grow their money, right? So this is interesting. Everything is going everything is going digital and everything is being consolidated. You have the digital ID, initiative. You have the digital passport, all these different things that they've already laid the groundwork for, using the CV19. All right, we're seeing basically a consolidation, you know, of all these things. All right, and we know that it's all gonna be, funneled into the MOTB. It says Rainey's PayPal experience should help Walmart scale up operations such as this and find new opportunities in the fintech space, right? So, you know, let me see real quick. Because when you consider, PayPal, Walmart, companies this large, you can even go to you can even go, and this is what I did. I Googled list of companies, World Economic Forum, right? Because all these companies, all these major corporations, they're all working together. They're all working hand in hand, to establish this NWO, this Great Reset. So even if you go to the website, the crazy part is they list all the damn companies on the website. And if you go to the website, it says our partners. You can go. Let me see if Walmart is on here. Yep, Walmart's on there. PayPal's on there. So I mean, it's out in the open. All right, it's obvious. That all these international corporations, these international banking families, they go to these secret councils, and they set the agenda for the entire world. All right, because there's no way around, trade, commerce, buying and selling. All right, that is the centerpiece of every civilization of the world. It doesn't matter where you at. And when you read Revelations, the 13th chapter, towards the end, it's going into, that final move that they're going to make, all right, on the entire world. And that's coming. That's coming. So Lord willing, this video is edifying. Just want to touch on that real quick. With that, I'll say shalom.